9 railway cars from the Newfoundland Railway. They've got the train station, the whole kit and caboodle here. This afternoon, we took an opportunity to tour this site, and here's what we saw. It's just great. So there's the caboose and the train station sitting next to it. And all of these cars have been restored inside and outside. They've been repainted in the original colors of the Newfoundland Railway with the original signage, as you can see here. It's all been researched. This is all historically accurate. We've got the caboose. This is the caboose, which you probably heard about in the news a while ago, which was burned in a fire, completely destroyed inside. Look what they've done with it. They've completely brought it back. It's been restored. It's absolutely beautiful. This is where the trainmen sat, of course, to observe how the train was wending its way along the railway as it moved from St. John's to Port aux Basques. And this is the baggage car. And as you see there, they sorted mail in the baggage car. It was a mail room on wheels, the post office on wheels. And this is the area where they laid out all the baggage that belonged to the passengers and all the other luggage and so on and so forth that they were transporting. Now we're going to go into the sleeping car. And this one I remember actually from years ago when I was a child traveling to Deer Lake on the train. It was a great trip. Spent every summer there, and this is the way we got there. Slept aboard the train. Here are the bunks, and as you can see, I can't resist. I've got to try it out. Just look how they put these seats together to make a bed out of them. Isn't this neat? And it was really comfortable travel. Look at the seats. I mean, can we travel this way today? No, of course we can't. And the service that you got on the trains, it was incredible. Just look. You can sit in this wonderful chair and look out through that huge window and just relax and enjoy the countryside as you travel along. And if you had the dollars, you could stay in your own private bedroom. This is the private bedroom on the sleeper. And that's quite something as well with its own bathroom. And here we have the men's room. And this doubled as a smoker. You could sit there and have a cigarette or whatever as you were traveling along. And, of course, it's got all of the modern conveniences. Now, we've just got a couple of other little bits and pieces here from the railway. This is a set of brass knuckles. Now, these belong to the conductor, and they match the brass buttons on his uniform. These were issued to every conductor on the railway to maintain order on the train. So you didn't want to sort of connect with the receiving end of these babies. This is an indication of the kind of luxury and elegance you had on the trains. This is a silver napkin ring of course, as I was saying, it indicates, the kind of dining they had on the trains. Just fabulous food and whatnot. And this is a sugar bowl. Now, here's the gentleman who brought all this stuff to us. Come on in, Henry. This is Henry Gibbons. And Henry, just a quick interview here. The opening of this site is going to happen, it's going to coincide actually with an anniversary. Tell us about the anniversary.
Well, the anniversary will be the 100th anniversary of the first train from St. John's to Port aux Basques. And that was on the 30th of June in 1898. And this next year will be the 100th anniversary.
Now, you travel the trains yourself. Tell me, how do you like what they've done with the trains here?
Well, it looks better than the original.
Really?
Really, the quality looks much better, but of course the old trains are worn.
But it is a pretty faithful restoration, isn't it?
It
pretty
is.
Much like they look.
It is, Karl. It's a very faithful representation, and it's taken a lot of work by a lot of people.
Hey, listen, I want to congratulate you because it's a fabulous job, and all the best to you.
Thank you very much.
Now, before we go, this is our last night on the Southwest Coast. There are some thank yous to be made because we've had a great week. First, I want to thank all the wonderful people we met along the Southwest Coast and all the communities, Isle of Mort, Port aux Basques, right down to Rose Blanche. They've been wonderful, helpful, cooperative. Thank you. I also want to thank Starlink Communications Incorporated for getting us on the satellite this week so that you could see us in your homes. Thanks to Hamilton-born Mark Bergeron, who was our satellite uplink technician today, or this week, I should say. And also thanks to Task Communications for providing us with the satellite telephone equipment we use this week. And finally, I want to thank the producer of this week, Kevin Harvey, an extraordinary producer who's done wonderful work. Believe me, without Kevin, we couldn't have pulled this off.